Okay, yeah. We're about to get our veggie quiche on and popping. Now, of course, you can get really creative with whatever kinds of vegetables that you want. You see, I already have my mushrooms and spinach going in my avocado oil. Now I'm about to add all of these veggies, which is got some diced tomato, green onion, red bell pepper, and white onion. Just gonna add that. Look at that. See, color is what is important. You can get as creative as you like. Sometimes I'll add yellow squash, zucchini, different types of peppers and onions. I just like it to be really colorful, as you can see. Okay, and then in terms of my seasonings, I'm doing a little pink Himalayan salt, which I primarily use this type of salt. Not a lot, just a little bit. Cumin. A little bit of Italian seasoning. You can actually liberally use that Italian seasoning. Or again, you can use anything you want. You can use basil, you can use oregano, which I use a lot of, rosemary. I typically use fresh rosemary though. Some black pepper. And some garlic. I like lots of garlic. Again, I'm gonna mix that up. So I like to try, I don't overcook it, but when you're making a quiche, you don't really want raw vegetables. It's not gonna come out right if you do it that way. So make sure that you sauteed your veggies. Like I said, just to the point of them being cooked. It helps soften the vegetables up so when you add the egg mixture, it all comes out evenly cooked. Look at that. Wish you could smell it. Okay, I got 3 eggs, a little bit of milk, maybe about a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of milk. Again, as you do this, you'll kind of learn what will give you the best consistency. Then to that, I also add a little bit more of my Italian seasoning. A little bit more, just a dash of my cumin. A dash of my, that's a little bit more than a dash, but it's pink Himalayan salt, so it won't really hurt you. Pink Himalayan salt has so many health benefits. I have posted things about that before, but because I have this milk in here, it's going to kind of cut the fact that I put that in there. It's going to cook through, and it's also, I also have a light amount in the vegetables. With that, put that to the side. I have already put my crust in the oven for about 10 minutes so that the crust is actually at least mostly cooked. To my crust, I then add my cheese. I like to have cheese be on the bottom of my crust. Okay, there we go. I've grated cheese at the bottom of my pre-baked crust. So now what I'm gonna do, is I'm actually gonna add my veggies to the crust. So I say this often, food is about experimenting. So I've put my veggie mixture into the crust. Now I'm doing something different from what I've done before. I'm also adding fresh avocado to the mixture. I didn't cook the avocado, obviously, with the rest of the mixture, but I'm adding it at the end. Okay, adding some fresh avocado. And I'm also gonna top it with crumbled blue cheese. So I added some crumbled blue cheese, and of course you add your egg mixture. It's okay if it spills over just a little bit. I always try to get it just to where it evens out. Okay, make sure your hands are clean if you're gonna be touching it. And there we go, into the oven, 375 for about 30 minutes, but you just make sure you keep watching it. I tend to top mine with parsley, paprika. It just makes for a better presentation, as you'll see once I take it out of the oven. Look at that. Into the oven and ready to go. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Quiche is really good for, as long as you're not allergic to like eggs or anything like that. Quiche is really good for making sure that you're getting enough veggies, because you can pretty much put as many of and as many kinds of vegetables that you like. You can get really creative with it. If you have children who are not really big on their veggies, this is a great way to, I always say, kind of fool them in that they don't realize how good it is. And a lot of the foods that I have developed and cook and that were even on my meal prep menu in Chicago were things that people didn't necessarily think of as, oh, this is healthy, although it is, because it tastes so good and is so good that they're not thinking about it as a healthy food item. So that is what I focus on a lot. And as I start to develop and work on my cookbook also, I'm trying to focus on things that are more taste centered while being very healthy, or at least you can modify it and make it very healthy. So yeah, with that being said, I'm about to dig in because I am starving. Have a good day.